The Barbados Karting Association heats up the Bushy Park tarmac. Straight line speed with the Dragsters, all on race 1 after the break. Soca One Entertainment brings Walk Up Wednesdays at Freddy's Smoke Bar, Barker's Road, Titchport, St. Michael. Your DJs, Stylesby and Hyper Squad. Let me tell you how to get there. From Bussa Roundabout, go northwards to the Norman Niles Roundabout, make the second left after Bussa, and you're there. It's a free Soca Lime. Walk Up Wednesdays at Freddy's Smoke Bar, Barker's Road, Titchport, St. Michael. If you want the best motor oil for your vehicle, get Belleville Motor Oil, the official motor oil of Race 1.
Call up Soca Arena gets wet this Saturday, July 11th with a tsunami. Get your swimwear and water gear ready as the most anticipated Saturday night event showers you with entertainment unlike any other water fest. Washing off your Soca selections will be Jinxing and El Paso with Daddy Biggs, Bubbles and Stan, Peter Coppin and Monster Beast and DJ Kashi. Gates open at 9 p.m. Admission is $20 before midnight, $25 after. Scroll up Tsunami, Saturday, July 11th at Scroll Up Soca Arena, Princess Alice Highway.
The Barbados karting numbers continue to grow after the redevelopment of the Bushy Park Racing Circuit. On Sunday, July 5th, the Barbados Karting Association held the 6th round of the Chefette Fruity 2015 season, and for the first time, it was to be contested in an anti-clockwise direction. Rally driver John Penty Powell and his son.
I'm go-karting this weekend with my son. It's his first race this weekend. So, yeah, what better place to start than Barbados?
Why did you choose Barbados for his first set of karting?
Yeah, Trinidad has an event in about 3 weeks, but he wants to do it. And they have some pretty good drivers here. You have Zane and Cliffin, and they have quite a few drivers, and there are 13 kids of his age in his age group. So, yeah, it's exciting for him.
How are you enjoying the karting so far?
Good.
You like the racing you've been doing?
Yes.
The younger ones, the cadets, the 60cc class. It's their show. Let them have their say and their way.
How has the racing been?
Good.
What have you done? Have you won anything? Any spins for you?
I skated in the corner.
What's your name?
Kayla Maloney.
How's the racing been?
Good.
Can you describe a race for me? Did you slide, spin, win?
A lot.
Tell me where to start. Was it a good start?
I got from 7th to 3rd, then I spun out and got to 10th, and I came 10th in that race. It's been good so far because I'm in first place, so yeah, going pretty well.
Being up front.
Very much.
What's your name?
Alex Malaloon.
What's happened to your elbow?
I hit it on the engine.
Other than that, how's racing been?
Good.
Spins, wins, what?
Lots of spins.
How has it been for you so far?
Well, I got disqualified from that race because when I was in the top bend going through the hairpin, somebody bumped into the back of me and I ran off, so I thought the brakes weren't working. So I came in the pits and then you weren't allowed to go in the pits, and then I came back out, so I got disqualified in that one.
So what's the plan for the next race then?
Well, just try my best and see what happens then.
After a close qualifying session which saw 4 drivers within split seconds of each other, it was Kiffin Simpson who managed to snatch pole in the 60cc Easy Kart class. Completing the front row was Adam Malaloo. When the lights went out for this, Kiffin Simpson is forced to tuck into second place. Here we get to see Zane Maloney passing Colin Bradshaw, and then Daniel Elliott as he makes his way from the back of the field. At the front, the battle is still between Alex Malaloo and Kiffin Simpson. Simpson had won the first 2 races on the day, but in this, the third race, as he went in search of Malaloo, he spins. And Sebastian Thompson, who was in hot pursuit, also slides out. Most of the other karters managed to slip by except Kaylee Catwell, who has a collision here, but no serious injuries. At the front again, it's Alex Malaloo still leading and the field more spread out due to the incident. Now watch closely. Zane is up under kart 80 like glue, bobbing and weaving. And it's Zane who manages to just edge out Alex Malaloo for the victory. Alex Powell was third and Kiffin Simpson recovering to finish 9th. On to a faster group now. The X30, the Shifters, and the 125cc karts.
Hey Christian, what's your plans for this race?
Well, last race we had a little bit of difficulties. Things didn't go as planned. At the end of the race, they had a collision on track and spun me. So this race we have to start behind. We had planned to be at front this race, but unfortunately that didn't get happen. So right now we're just going to look for spaces and clean and just race. Okay.
I've been going good so far, man. I got second.
What's your plans for this race?
Well, not to crash and hopefully get second or first.
Taking to the track were the X30, 310 Yamaha, and the 125cc shifter classes. At the front of the grid were the Shifters, followed by the X30, and then the 310 Yamaha classes. As they get the green light, it is Kevon Griffith who gets the jump on Jason Curtin in the Shifters. The X30 has a 3-way battle for the lead as they slip past Nicholas Leacock in the Shifter. But Ricky Curtin hits the barriers and oh no! Crystal Curtin slams into him and goes cartwheeling through the air. Coming from the back in the 310 Yamaha class, she never sees him and hits hard. The officials stop the race so that the ambulance could go give her a thorough examination as well as clear the course of debris. The race officials making sure all is well for the restart. At the restart, Jason Curtin makes sure he gets away quickly to take the lead in the shifter class. Just behind the Shifters, there's a battle between Christian Hines and Tremaine Ford Catwell in the X30. These two make it past Nicholas Leacock in the Shifter. Behind them, the 310 Yamaha class battle rages on between Kyle Proverbs, Nicholas Gill, and Calvin Bartlett. Jason Curtin was on a roll, having won the first 2 races of the day and now leading the third one. Trying to make his presence felt was Kevon Griffith, who was second in the qualifying, second in the first 2 races, and second now. Jason Curtin was just out of reach. Christian Hines and Tremaine Ford Catwell were still fighting for the X30 lead, which Ford Catwell was holding on to at the moment. While Kyle Proverbs was still holding off Nicholas Gill for the 310 Yamaha lead. A mistake at the top by Kevon Griffith allows Jason Curtin to get away. Leading comfortably was Jason Curtin, followed by Kevon Griffith, Tremaine Ford Catwell, and Christian Hines. And Hines manages to make his move on Catwell, who doesn't carry as much momentum out of the corner as Hines does. Jason Curtin went on to win this race and the final race to complete a clean sweep on the day, including qualifying. Christian Hines won the X30 class but was second to Tremaine Ford Catwell by 2 points at the end of the day. The control room, where behind-the-scenes hard work takes place. This marshal prefers the Race 1 hat. The fast boys now.
Hey Mark, you're here with your dad racing in the same class. How's it been going?
Good, man. I had a great first race. Second race wasn't so great. Came from last and then had a little tangle up with Mark Thompson, but that's how it goes.
For you, the sun seems to be beating you. What are you going to do for next race?
Qualified me by what, 100th of a second? It wasn't that much. But he's faster.
What are you going to do? Father's correction?
Next race, I think I'll probably be starting behind him next race. I don't think I'll catch him.
I enjoyed Monty for so long, but Ryan Wood has done his two races for the day and has gone to Vaucluse, so I told him if he leaves I'm going to borrow his cart, 273, so we go there and just have a little drive and see whether the bug bites again or not.
Doing the reverse direction today, do you like it this way?
Yeah, it's actually super fast, but there's a bigger difference in the braking zones between the speed your peak speed and the speed you're braking down to, so it means there's a few more opportunities for overtaking.
So what's the plan for the next race?
If in doubt, flat out.
All the best.
All right, cheers. Thanks.
Nicholas Gill and Kyle Proverbs managed to move ahead of Mark and Alan Kinch at the start of the 125cc Easy Kart class, which had 17 competitors on the grid. Making his way through the field was the 100cc Easy Kart competitor Zane Maloney. Mark Kinch slips down the inside and then he eases on by Nicholas Gill. In fourth place is Alan Kinch. At the back, the battle for the 100cc Easy Kart lead is heating up between Zane and Joshua Maloney. Alan Kinch pressuring Nicholas Gill for third, while he comes under pressure from Aaron Paris for fourth. There is no further change in the order. Zay Maloney, who narrowly got pole in qualifying, tried to slingshot around Joshua Maloney, but is unable to make the turn and runs off. Too much speed, bro. This happens when you're driving on the limit. Let's see how that looked from his view. Mark Hitch goes on to claim his second victory of the day, and with it, the class victory with 87 points.
Crawl Up Soca Arena gets wet this Saturday, July 11th with a tsunami. Get your swimwear and water gear ready as the most anticipated Saturday night event showers you with entertainment unlike any other water fest. Washing off your Soca selections will be Jinxing and El Paso with Daddy Biggs, Bubbles and Stan, Peter Coppin and Monster Beast and DJ Kashi. Gates open at 9 p.m. Admission is $20 before midnight, $25 after. Scroll Up Tsunami, Saturday, July 11th at Scroll Up Soca Arena, Princess Alice Highway.
Where you want, I turn it time.
Chevrolet Sonic. Let the world know who you are.
If you want the best motor oil for your vehicle, get Belleville Motor Oil, the official motor oil of Race 1. Soca One Entertainment brings Walk Up Wednesdays at Freddy's Smoke Bar, Barker's Road, Titchport, St. Michael. Your DJs, Style Speed and Hyper Squad. Let me tell you how to get there. From Bussa Roundabout, go northwards to the Norman Niles Roundabout, make the second left after Bussa, and you're there. It's a free Soca line. Walk Up Wednesdays at Freddy's Smoke Bar, Barker's Road, Titchport, St. Michael.
Well, the fans were looking for the first day-night event. A plethora of good drivers came under starters' orders. They joined the action with Clifton Pilgrim and Sean Merritt. Pilgrim being the slowest of the bunch. Merritt picks it up and no looking back. Then a battle of the Civics. Dwayne Clark in the white number 26 Civic and Michael Gibson, the 369 Civic, the red one on the left. Clark pipping Gibson in that meeting. Paul Reese and Devin McCarthy in the white Mazda Miata on the left lane. Paul Reese in the number 78 car. And up comes Sean Shortman Eversley and Carl St. John. A little bit of reaction, slow in reaction time from Shortman Eversley in the white Suzuki Swift, and Carl St. John jumping him on the line and maintaining that position through the finish. Nice crowd was on hand watching the day's action. Petty Hill Williams and Devon McCarthy. Petty Hill Williams on the right lane in the blue car. Devon McCarthy trying to get through, but he didn't make it. Morris, big Subaru Power, and Nicholas Pinto. Pinto bogged on the line. He paid dearly for it. No looking back for Tony Morris. And up came the Battle of the Evolutions from the Salt East of Barn. In the left lane in the 182 car. His hotness going through. Mears looking to put down his first run. Summer Night Drag Wars 2, Andre Waith in the left lane, the white car, the 150 car and the 120 car of Shane Bryan. Kevin Jones and Paul Rees. Jones in the white Baleno, the 78 car of Paul Rees. Seeing action for about the 4th or 5th time in the qualifying 3. Prizes and surprises were the order of the day as we get back to the action on the start line. Dwayne Shabba White and Michael Gibson in the red Civic. Shabba White being the 27 car, the Toyota Corolla. The reaction time was pretty good from Shabba. Ricky Antonio Downs in the green coupe Corolla. Dwayne Clark in the number 26 on the Civic. Roger Hissot and Smears getting into the action, lining that powerful machine up. The time, 6.784 seconds in a record. Dwayne Shabba White in the brown Toyota Corolla, self-prepared and well turned out. Next to him in the red Corolla, Corey Stanford did an excellent time first time out, but was not quick enough to pitch Shabba this time. Shadows are beginning to lengthen. Clifton Pilgrim close to the screen and Andre Walker the far seas. The Mears again, second time out. Second time not as good as the first. And here comes Graham Finlayson. Shabba. Much fancied Graham Finlayson, the turbocharged Westfield. Shabba next to him has to do some catching up, but he didn't.
Jacob Kelly, Alex Gill, and the heavy boys are catching up with the Mark Kinch and Joshua Kelly.